Hey everybody. Hi Janine, Deb, Kit. Welcome. I'm back along the Snohomish River and had a bald eagle overhead. It flew off before I pointed my camera at it because I was initially caught up in watching these deer. And sorry you don't see the chickens right now, like I had in the title. They actually just walked right behind the deer, right to left. So they're just out of view down a little hill. But I thought this would be fun to share. If you watched the scope I did here the other day, again, this is along the Snohomish River on Old School Road. You'll recall that I interviewed a woman who had miniature donkeys, and she had an injured fawn on her property. She told us, though we didn't see it. But she said the deer come down and hang out with it. I have not seen the injured fawn, but we're right next door to that property. Hi, Lady May. That property is right there. Thanks, Lady May, and welcome, Eduardo. So, just to kind of give you the logistics, this is where we scoped the other day. Don't be surprised if we hear bald eagles. I've been hearing them out here once again. But let's go back to the deer. And we'll keep an eye out for those shy chickens. I got some pictures with the deer and the chickens. Now, just to kind of give you a lay of the land, I see what in terms of what I'm observing. I believe I see 4 deer total. We've got, I think, 2 of them just in the shot, maybe one behind the other now. Okay, here comes a chicken off on the left. The other deer are just over here by this house. And the good news is that there's some decent light, even though we have cloudy skies. There are some sun breaks to the west, or thinner clouds anyway, which is allowing the light to get through and work well with this. Okay, there's a chicken right behind the deer now. Those are 2 deer, and there's the chicken walking by. One of the chickens. You see that? Chicken. I'm looking for the emoji kit. So that should be a good shot. Let me take a look at what I just got. Yeah, I got the chicken. Chicken's over this way now, making its way toward the other deer. It might be a rooster. It's a darker bird. Hey, Polyscopes from Boston. Nice of you to join. Thank you. This should make for some really nice pictures. Yeah, real pretty, and we're getting some good light. Second time in a row that I've come here in recent days where I had a bald eagle overhead in a tree and I didn't get the shot. I mean, I was literally focused on the deer, and I'm like, that eagle sounds very close. Sure enough, it was overhead. I'm going to back up because some cars are coming. Yeah. Until these vehicles pass, I'll just give you a shot here of the river through the brush. And the bald eagle was right overhead in this tree. I'm parked just down here. Thanks. And the snow geese are back where we showed them in a scope on Sunday, the day that the winter storm moved in with the snow. Remember, if those of you who watched, we were showing trumpeter swans. I think I heard hearing what might be an eagle. Anyway, that was the day the sleet or hail hit. That's where they are once again. Remember, they were kind of going off to the right behind some trees. That's where they're all gathered right now, the snow geese. We saw a huge black eagle on our hike. A youth. Okay. Okay. It was, yeah, they don't get their full head of white feathers until, white tail feathers until, um, let me back up. This car wants to pass. Until they're 5 years old. That's when they're fully adult. They're all dark when they're young, aka juveniles. Another car just off to the right. I think they're observing too. We've had a lot of melting the past couple of days as temperatures have gone up into the 40s. Young lady with some children in the car just passed right in front of us out of view, waving. They're all taking an interest in the deer as well. For those who live in the area out towards Edmonds, I would say, there's a nice break in the horizon with a lot brighter light just on the edge of the horizon, so you might get some really nice colors at sunset coming up just a bit. All right, let's see here. Okay, here we are. So what I think I'm going to do is go back down Short School Road here to the old Snohomish Monroe Highway where I saw the snow geese. Because they're all kind of positioned behind these trees, not far from the road, but behind this house and these trees, there may not be a good access point for me to get some photographs or possibly scope. Here I am. Anyhow, I'm going to give it a shot, um, assuming that there's nothing else that catches my eye between here and there. It's only about a mile down the road. But what's great is um, this is such a good spot for seeing bald eagles this year so far. I mean, usually we have to go up north to, they say, the Skagit River or the South Fork of the Stillaguamish up off of Norman Road near Sylvana. So this has been a really good year so far. Anyhow, I will come back if I have anything that's fun to share. And I want to thank you for joining me once again. Not so much snow left, no. Just remember, this was all just all snow and ice, and we had all the trees were weighted down and the wires, and stuff was dropping off the wire and hitting me in the head as we were out here the other day. All right. So thanks, everybody. I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.